Good morning, crew. Always, Troy, always. We are here today for Stefan's birthday workout. Should be, hold on. How are we feeling today, team? Erica, how's it going? Willie, good morning. Amanda, good morning. Oh, you guys, this is going to be a fun one. I'm coming with options today. Because Stefan requested kind of odd object style workouts, and I know it just kind of depends on what equipment people have at home. This workout pretty much has all of the options, and it's going to be, how fun is this? It's going to be a you pick two workout. So I'm going to have three little workout pieces. So whatever one we don't do, you can always save for later. But it just gives some options based on the kind of equipment you have and what you guys are feeling today. I'm pretty excited. Let's see here. Let me put it in our banners, and then I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. It's a lot. So it's going to be you pick two, and there's going to be 5 minutes of rest between each. Let's see how many it'll let me put up here at a time. See if it'll just let me put all of them. It probably won't. I'm limited to 200 characters for my... Okay, so here's the first two choices. Since, early birds, you guys get a little sneak peek. How's everyone doing today? How are you guys feeling? All right, so here's the first two options. So how it's going to work is you're going to pick two of these pieces and you're going to get 5 minutes rest in between. So we have Diana, good morning. Oh, it only put that one in. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the first piece. I'll just put each piece one by one, so then we can we'll decide, or let Stefan decide. And yay, Erica! And then we'll do a dumbbell warm up to get us going. Goodness gracious. Sorry for all the dinging, gang. Hold on 1 second, crew. Sorry about this. Property management life. All right, so sorry, gang. Goodness gracious. Oh, Erica. Yes, definitely later. Stefan, happy birthday. So, Stefan, how this is going to work is I wrote out 3 workouts and it's going to be you pick 2. Each workout is 3 rounds and there's going to be a 5-minute rest between. But depending, since it's your birthday, you get to choose, even though your birthday was a week and a half ago now. We just had a little bit of delay on when we were doing your birthday workout. But so this would be piece number 1. Yes, Amanda, see, she nailed it. Happy birthday anniversary, Stefan. So you get choices, Stefan. You said odd objects, so we're here for it. So piece number 1, option number 1 is 3 rounds, 1 minute sandbag hold or front rack hold. So if you don't have also bear hug sandbag holds are one of the most challenging things ever. We used to do them a lot for accessories, Stefan, and they are terrible. Um, Same goes with front rack barbell hold. We did a lot of these in team training, and they actually do it for a lot of accessory and Olympic weightlifting. But for you, Stefan, it has to be like an uncomfortable, well, for anyone. Like I want it to be something challenging. So if you have a rack there, the idea is um, grabbing a super heavy front rack. Like, so for me, for, I don't know, reference, let's say I do, the longer you do it, the more challenging it's going to be, obviously. But for a 1 minute hold, I'd probably go anywhere, probably between like 135, 185 for reference. So, yep, 225 hold. There you go, Stefan. That will be terrible. Like, it's that time under tension will get super challenging. You really have to brace that core and breathe through that. So, yep, that works, Stefan. Perfect. So you'll do 1 minute. If you don't have a sandbag too, Stefan, we can. Didn't you say you had med balls or no? Well, anyway, we have options, so we'll go through this. So movement 2 would be 12 sandbag over the box, or sandbag clean, or snatch. So you could do I was thinking a double dumbbell snatch because that would be super, super challenging after that front rack hold. Stefan, but if you want to utilize barbells, you could do that as well. And then we did a lot of burpee box get overs. I don't know if you have jerk blocks there, Stefan. It's a higher box get over. Or you could do burpee box jump or a burpee box step up. The double dumbbell snatch, Stefan, is, I mean, you guys know, it's like a devil's press, but horrible. So you'll be tiring out that core in that hold and going into the double dumbbell snatch. And then 10 burpee box get over if you have jerk blocks. If you don't, it would just be, that'll be a fun one. The press of a burpee box get over, Stefan, it's one of my all-time favorites. That's the one thing I kind of miss in the garage about having space for jerk blocks, to be honest. But if you don't have a high place to jump over, you can just do burpee box jump or step up. So that would be option number 1. Erica, it's just something, do you have are you going to be picking it up from the ground or do you have a rack? Because front rack holds, the fun thing about them is you can pick a weight that if you have a rack, you can just pick up off the rack. That's going to be challenging. Yes, Stefan, 48 inches on the box get overs, guys, if you're doing that. So option number 2. So again, you're going to pick 2 here, guys. This is why this is a fun one. This is the first time we've ever did a you pick for a birthday workout, Stefan. So I'm kind of excited to see which ones you pick. In solidarity, I'll do whatever ones you do and just try to do a version. So option number 2 is going to be, so that'll be 3 rounds. That's one workout choice. Choice number 2 is going to be 3 rounds, 50 foot. Ooh, I think I meant to make that 100. Sorry. Just kidding, because that's about 1 minute. So, sorry, that's 100-foot farmer's carry. 100-foot farmer's carry or 1 minute hold. So, same idea, whether it's, you can use dumbbells, you can use a farmer's carry bar if you happen to have that. Easy peasy. You can just grab something heavy to hold. So you'll have 3 rounds, 100-foot farmer's carry or 1 minute hold. Then you'll have 3 rope climb. If you don't have a rope, you can do burpee pull-up or burpee to target, or I was thinking of doing burpee rope pull-up, so something super different that's really interesting. So it would be burpee. I have like this little inside rope, and you do 3 pull-ups with your right arm above on the rope, 3 pull-ups the other way. So yeah, Stefan, I know, I kind of love the choose your adventure. So you can do 3 rope climbs or 12 burpee pull-ups. If you want to get super crazy with it and you have a rope or a towel, Willie, this is something that would be super different for your pull-ups since your pull-ups are so strong. People talk about towel pull-ups. It's actually a real thing and super challenging on your grip is grabbing your towel. Sorry, let me move you guys up a smidge. And way more challenging than you would think. So you can throw your towel up there. Make sure it's like a towel that's intact and not a towel that's going to rip in half. Although, I mean, I don't know the quality of my NASA theme towel, so I guess we're going to find out. But you can do that assisted. Ooh, that's kind of sketchy. Again, I don't know that I trust the towel that much. Same idea, super challenging. Also, you've seen people do rows. Same idea, if you don't have a place to do that. If you want something just a completely different stimulus for rows, if you don't have a place to pull up, we talk about that a lot, but it's interesting. I don't trust this towel enough to do towel pull-ups. But again, you can always do just regular burpee pull-ups. Just tell her how good it's going to make her feel if she does it. That's the one thing about working out that's so fabulous is when you do it, you feel so much better afterwards. That would be my encouragement. And then the last piece of that would be 10 cal echo or assault bike for that version. Okay, so adventure. I like how Stefan calls them adventures. That would be, adventure number 2. Last but not least, your third adventure option. And again, today, guys, you pick 2 on your adventure. So Stefan made the call and we are answering. He wanted odd objects, and then I got so excited I didn't even know which one to choose, Stefan. That's a party right there. So, option adventure number 3, in the words of Stefan, 3 rounds, 100-foot sled push or 200-meter run with a vest or ruck or backpack. Or if you do not have any of those things, you can go machine of choice. You can always run outdoors. Then you're going to take that off and you're going to go 12 medball GHD, or you can go regular GHD, or you can go object V-up, which is kind of cool. You have to find an object, of course, like a light med ball. Yoga block is honestly best for this, but you could even do something as simple as a shoe, and I'll show you what that looks like. Or PVC sit-up, which you guys know is something that I sub for GHDs, and sometimes it's harder than a GHD. If you have not done a PVC or a stick sit-up, so they're the most ridiculously challenging but don't look hard movements on the planet. They're fantastic. And then you're going to end with 10 D-ball throw. We're going to do the all hip flexors there, or ball slams, or Russian twists. So last one's kind of fun in its own right too. D-ball throw, guys, just a little sneak peek of that. You see a lot of strongmen do it. Dave, how's it going? It's just taking a ball. So I've got a 15, a 20 here. But if you have the space for it, obviously I'm in the garage, so I don't really have the space for the D-ball throw. But you're going to pick that ball up, and what you want to do is you want to come from this explosive position, almost like you're doing a kettlebell swing, and you're going to throw that ball back behind you. So thinking about being explosive through those hips, releasing that ball overhead. Make sure you get it overhead and you don't just throw it on your head. You'll go 12 D-ball throw. If you don't have a place to throw it, you can always go ball slams. So if you have a light med ball, you're going to slam that ball. Ooh, mine's bouncy. Maybe try to find one that's not so bouncy. That ball or wall ball against the ground. Don't mind my different colored socks teams. Or if you want to go straight body weight, you can always just sit and do Russian twist. So once he picks the two, I can go into more detail on the movement or if you guys have specific questions. So, Erica, how it works is, Dave, how have you been? We've missed you. So, it's going to be, sorry, Erica. How it works is the you pick two is 3 rounds equals one of the workouts. So you're going to do all 3 rounds of whether you picked adventure A, B, or C. I love that you called them adventures stuff. Oh, so fun. You're going to pick A, B, or C. You're going to do all 3 rounds. Then we're going to rest 5 to 10 minutes. I know I put 5, but it's 5 to 10 because these are challenging workouts. Then you're going to pick your next adventure A, B, or C 3 rounds. So it's all 3 rounds of what that is because they're all, they're little triplets. They're meant to be together. And then we're going to rest and then we'll do the other piece. Again, I know it's a lot of equipment that you may or may not have, so we can make adjustments if you need to, or if you do need to incorporate one from the other, that's fine too. We'll let Stefan pick which adventures he wants to do, and I'll do those ones today, but you guys, you get to pick 2. They all work together. So, Stefan, let's see. First one you want to do. Is this the one you want to do first, Stefan? Do you want to do that first one? Second part. Sled push. Ooh, 3 or 4 plates. Yes, Stefan, but definitely meant to be heavy. 12 med ball GHD and 10 D-ball slams. Yes, he said excellent to fry the CNS. I love sled pushes, Stefan. I wish I could be joining you in sled pushes. Perfect. Love it. Rope climbs at M60 today. Yes, 6 rounds, yes. Right, Willie? Well, Willie, I'm going to say 5 minutes rest between, and then if for some reason we are totally fried from the first one, we'll, Stefan says Rich got him into the sled pushes. Absolutely. I think I just kind of underappreciated them, to be honest, if I'm being honest here, Stefan, because it's kind of like the thing you're like, oh, you can always do a sled push. And then when I realized how much faster Rich could go on a sled push, just like consistency, I was like, oh yeah. And they're just overall, they're such a great movement and they help in so many other aspects of movements, if that makes sense. Totally agree, Stefan. Erica, they are a great movement. I look at you can actually find a cheap sled on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so let me pull up a warm up for us. I know, Diana, me too. Okay, so Stefan, you picked. Remind me, you picked the first one, correct? And the second one. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what equipment I need to get out here. So, and our warm up today is really going to be going over these movements because we have a lot of new movements, guys. If you are very familiar with these movements, the prehab I would have you guys do today would be, because we always do prehab longevity warm up. If you're going to warm up, you might as well do something that's going to help you stay fit for a long time. We have not done our hangs and holds yet this week either. Oh dear. Let me see here. Look at our movements. We've got a lot of holds on there. I was thinking, you guys know, I'm trying to find it. Grab this one real quick. Team. We're going to do, if you are familiar with all of these movements, then you're going to do the dumbbell complex warm up. But, we're always going to start with our backward walk. Hold on, I'm just writing it out. Walk or sled pull, Stefan. Don't forget your knees over toes warm up. And then, sorry team, almost there. We have, let's see here. We need to do some knees over toes lunges. We need our ATG squats today, gang. We're sneaking those in. Want you guys feeling good for all of this. And some hangs in today, team. Okay, so if you're familiar with these movements, I'm going to go through these movements to help you guys get ready for them because they're a lot of new, fun, exciting stuff. But your prehab today, if you are familiar with these movements or while we're moving along, or your post-hab, so after this, if you have time, this will be a great cool down as well. You're going to go 5-minute backward walk or 5-minute backward walk with the sled. And then you're going to go 3 times into our dumbbell complex, right side, left side. So we're going to warm up with that as I'm barefoot today, team. Put my shoes on here, but for the sake of this real quick, before I put my shoes on, you're going to grab your dumbbell after your backward walk. As again, you guys well know, wouldn't be a bad thing to do barefoot if you are somewhere where you can walk backwards barefoot. You guys know the idea. Up, back, drive all the way through your foot. If you have a sled, you can drive a sled. So after your 5-minute backward walk or sled drag, you are going to grab your dumbbell. Yes, Stefan, no worries. And you're going to go into you're going to go 30-second waiter hold on the right, 30-second on the left. And we've talked about this many, many times, but that waiter hold, not a passive hold in the shoulder, and pressing that dumbbell to the sky with the core nice and tight, meaning you're bracing that core. You're not arching your back. You have that pelvis slightly tilted under, and your core is braced as if you're getting ready to take a little punch to the gut, but no one's punching anyone's guts. And you just want to think about, again, pressing that dumbbell to the sky. You'll notice that elbows start to get a little bit soft, so we press, 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 press. After your 30-second waiter hold, you're bringing that dumbbell right down to your side, and you're going to go into that 30-second farmer's hold. And again, you're going to feel the opposite side body working here. That dumbbell is going to be bringing you this way. You're going to be needing that opposite, in my case right now, that left side working to stabilize. So we're waking up that left side body right now. So this is your farmer or your suitcase hold. And then you're going to switch sides on that team and go, again, that 30-second waiter hold. On the left, it's okay if one shoulder feels better than the other. It's funny, they say a lot of times that your non-dominant side is actually your stronger side because your dominant side is used more for fine motor movements. And I find that for some reason my left shoulder feels so much more stable than everything else. But again, I want you to think that nice neutral spine, tight core, no arch in that back, pressing that dumbbell up to the sky on that waiter hold. 30 seconds here, nice and stacked. And then you're going to bring that dumbbell straight down by your side for 30 seconds for that suitcase hold. And again, you're going to feel the opposite side body working here. So again, trying to maintain that spinal integrity, 30 seconds here. And then we're going to go into our split squats on the right and on the left. Then you're going to have 10 Russian kettlebell swings. So that's just a swing to your eye level. And then, Diana, we got those hangs. And then you'll accumulate a minute in a hang, and you'll do that 3 times through. And we do that for our overall shoulder health. You guys know the deal on that. So your ATG split squats, guys. I would suggest if you're newer to these, you can grab something to hold on to for stabilization or elevating that front foot. I have super tight ankles, so I should be elevating that front foot. But for the sake of today, the rear foot will be elevated, the front foot will be flat. There's a couple different variations and ways to do this. Then we want to think about driving our front knee forward, but you're trying to keep that front foot on the ground. So for me today, you see without shoes on, this is the range of motion I have. you can elevate this front foot on a blocker bench. That'll allow you to get in that full range because we want to eventually work into that full range. Again, you can hold on to something as well if you need to. Team, I need to be doing these barefoot. All the ankle mobility. So you're going to have 8 on the left and 8 on the right. Again, rear foot elevated. In this scenario, I'm trying to keep my front foot flat. And we're strengthening and lengthening all of these muscles around our knees to help take away that knee pain. Diana is a great testament to all this. She's been working with Corey and doing all of these movements and has seen a huge reduction in knee pain issues for her, which is awesome. All right, team. So then you're going to have your 1 minute hang. So if you have a bar, it's an active hang from the shoulder. So I want you to think about squeezing a pea or something between your shoulder blades. I like to keep a slight hollow body position on that as well. And if you have any shoulder issues, Diana, I know I usually actually match my socks today. It didn't happen. Oh, that's okay. So last but not least, on our 3x3, you're going to do your 1 minute hang. So you're going to find that bar. Again, great for your shoulder health. Squeeze that P in those shoulder blades, toes slightly forward, and then just think happy thoughts. And if you're Diana, you're up there for hours. Minutes at a time. Or if you're Diana, you have a vest on, which is awesome. All right. So you'll go through that warm-up 3 times. Post prehab or post-tab, guys. 5-minute backward walk or backward sled pull. 3 times through the dumbbell complex, 30-second waiter hold, 30-second suitcase hold. Then you're going 8 ATG split squats on the right, 8 on the left, 10 Russian kettlebell swings. So you're going to bring that kettlebell to eye level and then accumulate 1 minute in the hang. So Stefan has picked part A and part C. So you get to choose your adventures today, team. Gotta love that. Which is, he picked first one is going to be 3 rounds, 1 minute sandbag hold or front rack hold. And then you're going to go 12 sandbag over the box or sandbag clean or double dumbbell snatch. So for instance, Stefan's doing a 48-inch box and get over. So the sandbag over the box is essentially you'll be cleaning that sandbag up, putting it on that box, pushing it over to the other side, walking around and doing the same. I have my sandbag. I don't have high boxes here, but I'm happy to go over the sandbag clean if anyone needs to do that or has any questions about that. Odd object movements. I actually really love odd objects. So I was so excited about Stefan's birthday choice. Stefan doesn't have a sandbag, so he's going to opt for the double dumbbell snatch. So we do it. Oh, Willie, get me started today, Willie. Holy mackerel. So, team, if you don't have a sandbag, equally as fun, our double dumbbell snatch here. Thank you, Willie. Whoop, that is. These, let's see here. So, your double dumbbell snatch. We are also, let me think about this real quick. So you're going to, similar to the devil's press, usually that's a burpee, your double dumbbell snatch. You bring those dumbbells all the way up and overhead. And Stefan, okay, since it's your birthday, I know we're on mute right now, but once you decide, we'll let Stefan choose if he wants to do hang or from the ground. It's his birthday, so we let him decide. So you'll have double dumbbell snatch and then last but not least, so your rep scheme is 1 minute hold, 12 sandbag clean, or 12 double dumbbell snatch. And then we're going 10 burpee box get over if you have that high box. If you have regular box, you can do burpee box jump or burpee box step up. So mat for us today. Actually, go this direction since we're going to be doing that front rack hold. So I'm using my B-ball, trying to, since it's Stefan's birthday workout, trying to pick the movements that he's doing as well. I do not have a spot to do box get-overs, unfortunately, so I'm going to do the burpee box jumps. The fun piece about a burpee box get-over is it's deceptively challenging because it's a double push because of the burpee in the bottom, and then you're jumping up onto a box and you're having to press yourself over. So that's the fun part about that. Or you can sub burpee box jump or box step up. So you can do that burpee box jump or the step up there, guys. Up to you on that team. So we're going to start with 3 rounds of that. Yes, Erica, that's a good option. I would agree. She says she's going to do the echo bike and rope climbs since Legends has that in it. And then the third piece, I'm just going to go over this real quick. So when we transition that, Stefan has picked today. The second piece was farmer's carry or hold, 3 rope climbs or 12 burpee pull-ups or burpee to target if you don't have a place to pull up. Burpee to target just means you're jumping up and tapping something, and it can be rings. You can jump up and tap the wall. It's just having a point of contact to reach for. If you don't, you can just do regular burpees. And then that's followed by 10 cals on the bike. So you can do echo bike, assault bike, concept 2 bike, any sort of bike or machine. And then option 3, which Stefan has picked for the second piece, is 3 rounds, 100-meter sled push. He's going to go super heavy sled, guys. If you don't have a sled, you can go for a 200-meter run. You go body weight, or you can grab your vest or your ruck. That will be piece number 2. You could also carry an object. That'd be fun too. And then you'll have 12 med ball GHD. And if you don't have a GHD, that's completely fine, team. Let me show you the options for that really quick. So you can see that, guys. Move this stuff around. Sorry, team. So the object via, fine. Like I said, a yoga block is really ideal for this. I'm trying to think if you have like a light med ball is great for this. I don't know if I have a med ball light enough. But ideally, guys, so like for instance, this is the cushion or the rower. But object V up is, it's just kind of like something tactile. It's fun. So if you have something over your head, it could even be a light 5-pound dumbbell or something like so. So you'll reach up in that V up, you'll grab it between your feet and reach back. So if you don't have a med ball, you can grab a light weight and do object V ups. Just make sure you're still reaching up and engaging that core on that V up. Or if you have, like I said, a lighter med ball, my med balls are heavier. But you can always, if you feel like challenging yourself, you can do that. Or one of my favorite, super challenging, different core workouts. Grab a PVC pipe, broomstick. It's the most deceptive sit-up of all time. Because your feet are not grounded here, team. This is really challenging. Do not underestimate the PVC sit-up. And if you think it looks easy, I dare you to try it. So, grab PVC, broomstick, whatever you can find. Mop, I have a mop over there. And you're going to sit up. Like I said, these are deceptively challenging as you accumulate them. So, you have your med ball, GHD, your stick sit up, or your V-up object sit up. Oops. And last but not least, you're going to do the 10 D-ball throws or slams or Russian twists. So, again, your D-ball throws, guys, all about those hip flexors today. So this will definitely be a, hey, we're going to be sore tomorrow workout doing the odd object work, but I love functional style movements as well. So you'll grab your D-ball. This one's 15 pounds for reference. And again, you want to think like a kettlebell in terms of exploding and driving those hips forward as I'm bringing that ball up and back and explosively, I'm not going to throw this into my car behind me, throw that ball as far as you can behind you if you have a place that you can do that. If not, maybe be careful, hold back on that. But if you don't have a place to actually throw the ball, you can go into your ball slams. So, D-ball slam. You're really thinking about engaging that upper body and slamming that ball against the ground. You can follow it down and pick it right back up. But the main thing I want you guys to think about, this is not a ball drop overhead. I want you to think about engaging those lats. Those lats we work on so often in so many of our movements. I'm engaging those lats and I am slamming that ball as hard as I can to the ground. So we're thinking about, the key there is thinking about being explosive. But really make sure, guys, you want to make sure those lats and those shoulders are nice and warm and open through all of those, through the warm-up pieces that we talked about. But again, in real time, you're going to throw that ball down. You can stay down there in that squat. Keep that chest up. Pick that ball up. But I really want you guys to think about it. It's not a drop. It's an active throw that ball down. If you've ever tried a skier, engaging those lats, pulling down like that, that is what the ball slam looks like. If you do not have a ball to slam to the ground, that's okay. You can also use wall balls for that too. Just don't follow the wall ball down because it will hit you in the face. If you don't have a ball, a med ball, you can always do Russian twist. Body weight would be elevating those feet, those feet touching to the right and to the left is going to be 1, 2. But if you do have a plate or a dumbbell or a weight, I would encourage you to add weight since we're doing odd objects, heavier movement styles today. So you'll be doing that. Right and left will equal 1. So we're going to take a couple minutes to get set up for the second piece. Once we decide, I'm going to try to do the pieces that Stefan chose today. So he wants to do A and C. Erica's going to do A and B. We have all the options. Any questions, team? I know that's a lot. That's a lot of information today, guys. Thank you for being patient. We had a lot to learn there. So we're going to finish getting warmed up. You guys are finishing up prehab. And we're going to hop right into this because we could be here for a hot minute, team. Stefan, any questions? Team, any questions? All right, almost rock and roll time. Happy birthday, Stefan. Stefan, how many years have you been doing Mayhem Athlete now? Oh, yes. Typically, we start with our Mayhem Athlete 30. Today, we are doing birthday workout. But if you need some awesome programming, you can check out mayhemathlete.com. Has about 8 zillion different programs that you can follow along with, guys. All right. No worries, Stefan. I'm just going to keep getting it set up here real quick. I mean, it's going to take me a hot minute, Stefan, so you guys can work in your own time here. Don't worry, Stefan. I will be probably working on this forever. I can always do option, B afterwards. All right, so sandbag or front rack. Let's see here, guys. Let's see, should I do the sandbag hold or the front rack hold? Grab my sandbag. I'll show you guys what the sandbag hold looks like. If you do have a sandbag, I am a huge fan of sandbag or dumbbell cleans. I would say though, guys, if you are in the market to buy a sandbag, I would prefer the fabric one over the rubber one. I have the rubber ball. The sand is a little bit more of a pain to get set up, but when you're sweaty, the fabric sandbag, in my opinion, is better than the rubber sandbag. And this one also, if you're using it outside, it chews your arms up. Like bloody chews up your, well, if you have sensitive skin. You're doing hot objects. It's like, don't be a wuss. But I have sensitive skin. Alrighty, so that sandbag hold, guys, you really want to think about, I like to think about scooping that dumbbell up. If it's a super heavy dumbbell, you can bring it to your knees first and find that way to bear hug the sandbag and bring it up. Now, if you're in the competition setting, guys, they don't let you bend your knees or anything like that. You have to come completely upright. I mean, I guess it depends on the competition. So, it's like good luck breathing if you're doing the odd object sandbag hold. These are super challenging, guys. And I mean it. So, you'll have your option to do sandbag hold or front rack hold. Oops. Let's see. Grab my mittens dumbbell, 45-pound dumbbell for this. In your front rack hold, I think Stefan said he was going to do 225. So, pull up the calculator. You want to pick a weight that's uncomfortable. Let's see. 5 times. With men's and women's, they usually say 70%, so that'd be 155. And your front rack hold, guys, I would stay close to your rack if you are doing the front rack hold because it's more challenging than you think. But you're going to rack that dumbbell. Again, Stefan's talking about doing 225, so it'd be 155 for myself. And like I said, you really want to get that dumbbell up and back on those shoulders. And again, how we talk about in those waiter holds about engaging that core. Do not arch your back in this position. I want to see you in the strongest position. And I understand mobility issues. It's hard to get some people, it's hard to get your arms wrapped around that dumbbell in the front. Completely understand that, guys. But you have to be careful because if you can't rack that barbell properly and it's too far in front of you, it's just going to cause you to compromise that position in your back. So if you're struggling with your mobility today, if you maybe need to hold the barbell like this, that's fine too. But make sure you have, like, pro tips here. Shirt or long sleeve if you're super sweaty on because you don't want that barbell slipping off your shoulders. If you're struggling mobility wise, maybe go with the goblet style dumbbell hold or sandbag hold, because I don't want you compromising your spine. I do not want to see you rounding trying to hold this dumbbell. So if that front rack position isn't available to you guys, you can always grab a heavy dumbbell and go with the goblet style hold and hold that dumbbell up in front of you in that proper upright position. So if shoulder mobility is an issue, guys, you can always do that sandbag hold or grab the dumbbell. But I don't want to see you in a compromised back position. So if you can't rack the dumbbell and safely be upright holding that weight, then I want you to grab a dumbbell or your sandbag. And again, make sure if you're doing that front rack hold and you're super sweaty that you have a shirt on, because that is going to cause that to slip a little. And we don't want any little mishap. So we're basically doing our odd object strongman style training today. So Erica, the sandbag holds are we all have things that we don't that aren't our favorite. I find sandbag holds really challenging. And only for the sake of, if I do the front rack, I was going to do the front rack hold with you guys, Erica, but that would make me have to face that direction, because when you're doing your front rack hold, if you are picking a heavier weight, I want you to stay close to the rack in case you get slippery, or if in case you have not done this before, so you can re-rack it in case of emergency if you need to, Erica. I mean, I guess you could always drop it, but for that reason, I'm going to do the sandbag, which is the 10-second with the sandbag was rough. So, so you typically do 70% of the men's weight, Erica. And if Stefan's doing 225, that's 155. I would say, Erica, what's the most you've ever front squatted? That's awesome. A lot of people do MMA training. Sounds fun. I mean, within reason. Maybe not my wheelhouse, but all right, guys, we'll get started here in a minute. Stefan will be cheering you on as you go along too. How much have you power cleaned, Erica, with your barbell? How much weight have you put on a barbell, Erica? Okay, Stefan, we're going to get started here in a second. Erica, for you, I would say 85 or 95 pounds. And if that's too easy, you can add weight. But I think 1 minute and the hold gets very challenging quickly. For instance, that's an 80-pound sandbag, and it's going to be a grind to hold on to. So, geesh, Stefan, I know. Work comes into play. You got to pay attention. All right, guys. So, adventure number 1, we're going 3 rounds for Stefan's birthday workout. 1 minute front rack hold or sandbag hold. Then we are going into 12 sandbag over the box or a double dumbbell snatch. So, Stefan, you get to choose. Did you want to do 85 or 95, Erica? I would definitely just try it. It'll feel interesting. Make sure you're bracing that core when you're doing it. Do you want to do hanger from the ground on the double dumbbell snatch, Stefan? It's your birthday, so you get to decide. And then we're going to go 10 burpee box get over if you have the 48-inch jerk blocks. Or for myself, I'm going to be doing 10 burpee box jump. But you can also do burpee box step up. So, Stefan, burpee box jump's going to be a little bit faster than burpee box get overs. I totally understand that. So, just so you know. Okay, we're going to do our double dumbbell snatch from the hang. That makes sense. A little more challenging to navigate otherwise. I'm going to use 35 Stefan. Squat, yes. All right, guys, are we ready for part A? Stefan, are you ready? So it's 3 rounds, 1 minute hold, 12 double dumbbell snatch or sandbag over your box, and then 10 burpee box get overs or burpee box jumps. Oh, gosh. Stefan, that would be horrible. We'd have to do single dumbbell if you want to do that. If you want to do dumbbell squat snatch. Stefan, I thought you had a bum knee. That's why I didn't do squatting. Otherwise, you would have had all of the sandbag squats today. You would have been sandbag squatting until tomorrow, Stefan. Let's put it that way. You're lucky. Just kidding. Stefan, I forgot you're doing this at lunchtime. Good grief. I would have started. That's okay. I don't mind at all. I just didn't want you to feel lonely if you were doing it by yourself. I forgot. Yes. Stefan, it's up to you. We can do single dumbbell squat snatches if you want to. It's your birthday. You just tell me. Box get overs are going to be so fun, Stefan. All right, I am going to throw on some of our little background tunes. And we're going to do the darn thing. Happy birthday, Stefan. Stefan, how long have you been part of the the Mayhem Athlete community? So we're celebrating Stefan today. He's been part of the Mayhem Athlete community forever. Forever. We love celebrating our fam. And Stefan helped create our birthday workout calendar, which is the coolest thing since sliced bread. Stefan, can you make sure to help in 2024 to help me get that set up again? Because that was awesome. Okay, Stefan. Hey, it's your birthday. You're allowed to get a little bit wild. So, what did Amanda call it? Your birthday. It's your birthday workout anniversary. Oh, since 3 years. Gosh, that makes my heart so happy. I just love it. Okay, so let me see. Got the. Let me move this camera down just a smidge for us while we're. I say just a smidge, but alas. All right, team. Do the darn thing. Are we ready? Stefan, I can't even articulate how like I love the nervousness when a movement makes you like just a little bit nervous. I tell you what, uh the sandbag hold makes me a little nervous. In a good way. It's been a hot minute. Yes, okay, Stefan, will do. Oh yay, it does! Birthday month. I know, Diana, right? Birthday month's the best. The front rack hold's going to be super challenging too, Stefan. Front rack holds are rough too. All right, guys. So 3 rounds. Stefan's birthday workout. Adventure number one. 3 rounds, 1 minute sandbag hold or front rack hold. He's thinking 225. So I'm thinking anywhere of in the range for you guys, depending on where you're at or if you've never done that. If you've never done it, I'm going to say anywhere from 85 on that barbell to Stefan's 225. So it's going to be a huge range. Or sandbag hold, I'm using an 80-pound sandbag for reference. Then you're going 12 sandbag over the box or double dumbbell snatch from the hang. I'm using 35s for that. And then 10 burpee box get overs or burpee box jump. Thanks, Erica. Stefan says we need our Dora the Explorer intro. Oh my gosh, Stefan, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. All right, guys, here we go. Please still love me after these sandbag holds. They're Welcome to our hangover Thursday live. Oh gosh, guys. A little high maintenance this morning for those hang snatches. Today we get to pick our adventure for Stefan's birthday workout. I dig it. I dig it. We're starting adventure number 1. All right, team, here we go. 3 rounds. Let you know how it goes, team. We got this. Starting in 10 seconds. Stefan, I blame you in advance for this. In a good way. All right, guys, starting in 3, 2, 1. You're going 1 minute front rack hold or sandbag hold. The fun thing about your holds, guys, again, I want you to think about your spine and your body position this whole time, but you really need to be intentional about breathing here. Everyone thinks core workouts are just about sit-ups. These holds are so much stabilization. These are the best kind of core workouts, guys. They're great. That's why people underestimate Olympic lifting, but they're great. It's great core work as well. 15 seconds, guys. 10 seconds if you're doing the hold. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Hello, birthday odd object work. Going 10 hang snatches or 10 sandbag over the box. And 10. You guys, your core is going to start to get fatigued after those pulls. You really need to think about explosive hits for those hang snatches. So really use those hips. Then we have our 10 burpee box get overs or burpee box jumps. We got it, guys. Didn't really solve my problem. That's okay. You can always do step ups. Nice job, Herb. No better way to celebrate, Stefan. Nice job, team. 7 of those box get overs are going to be 8 part T. That's 9. And 10. Now number 2 is 7. All of the good old object training. Training for tactical games. This is always should be a benefit for that too. All right, team. 1 minute hold here. Round 2. 1 minute sandbag or front rack hold. You got this, guys. A lot of holds become a a mental test too. That's why Diana has been working on hangs now and holds. We started them in January, but I say that to say they take a lot of mental training as well. We got it, guys. Focus on controlling your breathing here, team. And whether you're doing the dumbbell, the barbell, or the sandbag hold, I want you guys to really think about bracing that core. No arched backs in these holds, team. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, there's like what? There's like what? All right, 10 hang snatches, guys. Again, core fatigue from those holds. So really, really use those hip flexors. Want to see you explosive in those hips for your snatches, for getting that D ball over the box. And 10 burpee box jumps or get overs. Stefan, here in practice. These get overs. Woo! Nice job, guys. Say again. Crouch neck row. Adventure number 1 underway for Stefan's birthday. Nice job, guys. After PR this week, Stefan too, right? One more here, team. And we're in our final round of adventure number 1. Nice work, team. 1 down. Sorry, 2 down. 1 to go. We got this. Let's go, Stefan crew. So, 1 minute sandbag hold here. Or front rack hold. I know these are getting challenging, guys. 1 minute. Remember what I said, team. No rounding here at all. If front rack isn't in your mobility ability for the barbell, you can always do that goblet hold. I just don't want any rounding splines here. And I really want you guys to think about bracing that core. Like someone's about to punch in the gut. Brace that core. That's what, when people say engage that core, I just imagine people go, what in the world does that even mean? It means thinking about bracing. Like someone's going to push against your stomach and you're not arching that low back at all. That spine is nice and straight. Great job, guys. We got this. 12 seconds. Let's go, team. You've never done front rack or sandbag holds. Today's your day. Siri just told me to say it again. All right, guys. Last 10 double hang snatches or D-ball over the box. Hips, 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 guys. That core under fatigue. Come on, team. 10 reps here. And 10. We're almost done with adventure 1 for Stefan's birthday. Let's go, team. We got this. 10 burpee box jumps or get overs. Almost there, guys. You got it, team. Almost there. 2 to go. Woo. 10:49. Our first one. Great job, guys. Oh. PR strict press. Nice. 195.7. That's huge. Tied the deadlift PR at 405. That's awesome. All right, guys. So we finished. Thanks, Sana. Stefan's birthday adventure workout number 1. So part 1, 3 rounds, 1 minute sandbag hold or front rack hold, 10 double dumbbell snatches from the hang, and I did 10 burpee box jumps. If you have a 48-inch box, you can do burpee box get overs. That push will be a party. Thank you, Stefan. This is so much fun. Love celebrating you, Stefan. 3 years strong, friend. 3 years strong. That's so awesome. All right, so we had 3 adventure options today, team. So Stefan chose 1 and 3 for his birthday because it's his birthday and he gets to choose. So option 2 was 3 rounds, 100-foot farmer's carry, 3 rope climb, or 12 burpee pull-up 10-cal bike. We are skipping over that to option 3. So you just have back pocket workout, team, which is 3 rounds, 100-foot sled push. Stefan is going to opt for 3 to 4 plates. He's going to go heavy sled push on that. I am going to do a 200-meter ruck run at sub because I don't have a place to sled with you guys, sadly. But ruck run's going to be fun. If you don't have a ruck or a place to run, you can just do regular run high knees or machine of choice as well for that. And then movement number 2, 12 med ball GHDs. If you've never done a GHD, don't grab a med ball for this. And if you don't have a GHD, you can do those object V-ups or just regular V-ups, or you can do your stick sit-ups or PVC. Again, do not sleep on those, my friends. They are completely underrated. Part 2. Excellent. All right, here we go. Just, you got to make sure it's adequately written, right, Stefan? You got it, Stefan. We know you're here. I know that you had a call at 10. They're doing well. Thank you for asking, Stefan. I know, thankfully the storm went north, but still praying for all those people up north going through everything. But my family's on the East Coast, so for them it was really just a lot of rain, thunderstorms. They had a couple tornado watches, but nothing outside the norm for Florida. But thank you for asking. But definitely praying for all of those people up in North Florida right now going through it. It's hurricanes are really scary and really devastating. So you guys definitely be praying for those people and looking out for what they're going through today. It's a crazy situation there for sure. But thank you for asking, Stefan. That really means a lot. All right, guys. So you're gonna have about 5 minute rest. You can go 5 to 10 minute rest between these two workouts. Take what you need here, and then we're going to get. I'm going to set up here now for part number two. And if you, as like I said, have any questions, let me know. I'm going to do the ball slams. The D ball. I'm thinking. I'm gonna up the amount of ball slams because the D ball throws are gonna take quite a bit longer because you're gonna have to walk to the D ball you're throwing across the gym or field that you're at. So we're just gonna go. We could really do 20, but we'll say 15 ball slams so you guys can pick or choose your weight on those. And your Russian twist is right or left equals one. And this is again, your core should be fatigued, getting fatigued by now, guys. Stefan, you can. Oh, I know he's on mute now, but you can always do all three of these today too. I mean, if you've got the time, it's your birthday. You get to choose. Lily, are you going to do a version of this at some point today? All right, run, medball, GHD, ball slam. We're just moving us around. We are, like I said, happy to be here celebrating Stefan. Adventure 1 done, on to Adventure 2. Which is going to be that rock, GHD, and ball slam. Diana, are you doing this one today? What's on your fitness regimen today, Diana? Erica, what do you guys have on the M30 agenda? All right, guys, trying to find this image here. Good old bike on the super safe, you know. I'm going to do the. I would say typical medball GHD weight would be 14 for the women and 20 for the men, but I'm going to do 20 because my low ball's 20 pounds, and that's what I have. So we just make it work, team. You guys will stand by points. Excellent. Use 15 pounds for my ball slam, guys, because I did. That's what I have. So we're gonna make it work. And get our runner going and rock and roll. Adventure number 2 underway. Let's go, team. M30 was bent rows, goblet squats. Ooh, and single under. I did see that one. That one looks fun. So, Team Mayhem Athlete 30 workout today is so their 30-minute workout is 5 sets, 10 dumbbell bent rows, 20 dumbbell goblet squats, 30 crossover single unders, or 50 double unders. Rest 1 minute. Oh my Lanta. Diana's version for Adventure 1. 1 minute dead hang with the vest, 1 minute running with the vest. GHD. Yes. My girl. um, Diana, my one thought on the GHD with the vest. Just it would have to be a high quality vest that does not move at all when you're going inverted. I believe that Diana's well trained. I would never just tell someone to get on a GHD and use a med ball or weight. Stefan Fit has been with us for a long time, so I know that he can handle a GHD sit up with a med ball. Diana is the same way. Um, Erica, but you can do crossovers. That's awesome. My crossover rope is so long. I need to work on those more too. Um, Diana, my one thought is if you have a vest, do you have a 911 vest? Which vest do you have? I just don't want to see any movement on that vest to your neck. So if your vest is moving at all when you're doing the GHD, Diana, then take it off for the GHDs. Or only go to halfway. So that's still extremely challenging. We used to call them the Lindy GHDs because she had a cracked vertebrae, so she could only go halfway, but it's still super challenging on the spine. Okay, Diana, I feel like ours are pretty immovable, but I don't want to see any extra force or impact on the base of your neck. That's why I just was not a huge fan when they were doing muscle ups with the ruck or burpees. I don't really think you should ever do burpees with a ruck because it slams right into the base of your skull. Not healthy. That's okay, Erica. I'm right there with you. Sometimes you have to adjust things to get the stimulus of the workout. So Diana, if it's moving at all to the base of your neck, then just do half GHDs or take it off for full range GHDs. Because to the with a vest, Diana, even going to here is going to be an incredible sit-up workout. I think that you should be fine with the vest, and even if you have your hands here on the vest to hold it, I think you should be okay. Um, but if you feel it moving at all, then do half range or take it off if you're going to do 4 inch, if it's moving at all. It's a good test. I'm going to have to test that after the workout and see. I love that minute hang. Say that again. So Diana's version, guys, in case you guys need another workout. This is the version she's going to do. Erica, I totally get it. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you just have to mix it up with a stimulus. You might be okay, Diana. I would try one out first. Again, and I feel like the 911 vests are pretty darn sturdy and good in that regard, but I don't want to risk anyone's spine ever. Ever, ever, ever. I'm a stickler on that. Do this sport so we can be healthy for a long time. You know, that's how I look at it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the competition side and that sort of thing as well, but you have to understand what your purpose in your fitness journey is while you're doing it. And I never want to see my peeps do anything that would cause injury. All right, guys. So adventure part B, we're definitely in our 10-minute rest range. It is going to be. Sorry, keep coming back. So part B is going to be 100-foot heavy sled push or 200-meter run with a vest or ruck or machine of choice. 12 med ball GHD or B up or stick sit up. And part 3 is 10 D ball throw. We're going to continue to fatigue that core, those hips, or 15 ball slams or Russian twists. Russian twist right plus left is going to equal one team. Any questions? Let's party. Stefan's birthday adventure part 2. Keep the party going, team. We got this. Always a good day for a party workout. Here we are. Any questions, guys? It's a long one today here, crew, but we're here for it. Diana, and honestly, a lot of times the stopping halfway can be even more challenging. So Be aware. We used to call them the Lindy's. Shout out to old teammate Lindy Barber. All right, guys, 3 rounds. Stefan's birthday workout part 2. We had a much longer rest, but that's all right. All right, team, 3 rounds. Here we go. I'm going to start in 30 seconds. I'm going to start at 25:30. So it's like 15-minute rest, my friends, but it's all right. Birthday chit chat, Feel free to do part 3 today, guys, too. 15 seconds. You got it, Diana. Diana, you ready to rock and roll? 200-meter run or 100-foot heavy sled push, my friends. Starting in 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. 200-meter rock run or 100-meter heavy sled push. For reference, Stefan is going to do, I believe he said 3 to 4 plates on his sled, which is probably going to take quite a bit longer than the rough run, I'm guessing. But it's birthday adventure, so you guys get to pick and choose today. We love that. Great job, guys. So, Diana, that's it for Erica, Willie. I know you guys are going to crush this one. Stefan for sure. Nice job, guys. This ruck, for reference, is 20 pounds. Nice job, guys. We got a team 200-meter rock run or 100-meter heavy sled. Just kidding. Could use some more time to make. Now we're going to go 12 med ball GHDs. Make sure, guys, if you've never done a GHD, maybe go 6 in a row. It's too challenging. You got it, guys. And 12. Guys, if you're doing the med ball GHD, it's tactile. You want to tap behind you. If you have a block, you can tap it on in front of you. Then, guys, we're moving 10 D-ball throws. Reverse D-ball throws if you have a place to throw them. If not, we're going 15 slams. Remember, guys, lats and speed. Power exercise, guys. Come on, don't pull back here. That's it, gang. Come on. Nice and steady. Remember, guys, it's a ball slam, not a ball drop. If you're doing the backward version, I want explosive growth through those hips. Round one done. Let's go, guys. Back to that 200-meter ruck or 100-meter sled, heavy sled push. You got it, team. Stefan's birthday adventure, part 2. If you're feeling feisty today, you can do all 3. Let's go, guys. Great work, team. Second round underway. Let's go, Diana. Let's go, crew. Great work, guys. You got this. Nice job, team. We got it, crew. Let's go. Nice and steady. Great job, guys. Back to those 12 med ball GHD, 15 slams. Keep cruising, guys. It's easy to slow down in that second round. I want you guys to think about accelerating into that third round. You guys got this. Come on. 12 reps here. And 12. Great job, girl. 15 slams. Explosive, guys, here. Don't hold anything back. Really want you, again, not a ball drop. Use those lats. Throw that ball to the ground. If you've ever done a skier, you're engaging those lats, not just dropping this ball. Power movement, guys. Come on. Use this to get stronger. Let's go. Nice job, guys. Like I said, if you're doing those ball throws, use those hips. Come on, guys. Last round here. Empty the tank, team. Like Stefan said, we're priming that CMS on those heavy sleds. You got it. 100-meter heavy sled push or 200-meter ruck run. Go heavier than you usually do this workout if you can, guys. We're all about the odd objects for Stefan's birthday today. We're doing our odd object training. A lot of these tools are utilized in things like tactical games, that sort of thing, adventure racing. got it, crew. Come on. We're almost there. That's it, guys. Nicely done. Almost there, team. It's your last set. Come on. Unless you're going on adventure 3. You got it, crew. I'm proud. Keep it going. Come on. Finish it up strong. 12 med ball GHD. Here we go. 15 ball slams. I know that core is fatigued from our holds and part A, but you got this. Come on. That's what we're here for. Here to celebrate Stefan today. Get fitter. You got it, guys. Come on. That's 12. Last 15 slams, guys. Not a passive movement. I want you to be aggressive here. Slam the ball like you mean it, or ball tosses behind you as well. Not a passive movement. Come on. Throw that ball all the way into the ground. Be intentional here, guys. And 15. 37:36 total time. We took about 15 minutes or so between that first and second one. Diana, great job. Heck yeah, girl. Erica, you're gonna crush this one later. You guys, that was a blast. So we had Stefan's birthday adventure, part 1 and part 2. We had 3 options today. High fives, team. Great job. We're so happy to celebrate you today, Stefan. This has been a blast. So he requested odd objects, so we had a lot of odd object style stuff. And we had 3 workout choices. So you get to choose. So we had 2 options. You had to pick 2 adventures. I mean, if you're feeling wild, you could do 3. Stefan. Thanks, Willie. Erica, Willie, you guys are going to crush this. Diana, thanks for jumping in on this. I mean, I'm going to have to do the 3rd one at some point today, Erica, you know. Stefan, this was such a fun challenge, too. That was so great being able to, he made the request for some odd object style things, which was super fun. I feel like we just need to have like a We're gonna have to have an odd object workout day like this because these movements were such a blast. Stefan, let me know how the heavy sled and the burpee box get overs go because those are going to be a party in themselves. And then the third adventure piece that you can save as an optional workout, or like I said, if you're feeling wild and you want to do all three, was 100 foot, 3 rounds of 100 foot farmer's carry or double dumbbell hold for a minute, 3 rope climbs or 12 burpee pull ups, or just 12 burpees, and then 10 calorie echo bike or bike of choice. Diana GHD was doing 5. Oh, that's great, Diana. I mean, weighted GHDs, that's awesome. How did the hangs and everything feel? Stefan, all these workouts are so fun. I feel like you've inspired Odd Object Day. At least I think we should. If you guys are up for it, I'm totally in on it because that was really, really fun. Great work, gang. Don't skip your prehab or post tab today. We always have prehab or post tab. I can't wait to see how. Yeah, this was fun. Even the ruck run. Well, Stefan, I don't know if you're still on your call or if you can hear us, but Diana hangs easy. My girl, 1 minute hang with a vest. I'm like 15 seconds in. I'm like, somebody help! Send the fire department, Diana. Ah, Stefan, it was so much fun celebrating you today. We've been so thankful, happy that you've been on this journey with us for 3 years through, changes in work, changes in life, changes in all of the things. And Stefan very famously put together our birthday calendar so that we could celebrate each other like this. If you think you're not on the calendar, let me know. We'll get you on the calendar. We just love to celebrate each other. And it can be birthday, it can be holiday, it can be anything that's important to you. Let us know. We love to celebrate those little things. So whatever you guys have going on, keep us going. Oh, Diana, I'm so happy to hear that the knees are feeling good too. Oh my gosh. You and Corey have been diligent about knees over toes stuff, and it really does work, gang. And everyone's like, what is that all about? If you stay consistent with the knees over toes, that's why I try to sprinkle it in on most of our prehabs, at least one piece of it, because it really does work. I had a lot of knee pain when it was probably about a year ago. And I love squatting, so yes, Stefan, definitely send a video. You guys, if you do pieces of this today, take a video, tag Stefan in it, show him some love for his birthday anniversary, since we might be a couple weeks behind. Or just, like I said, super thankful to have you as part of the crew, Stefan. And it was really, really fun to do these challenging mixed object workouts today. That was a blast. Diana, yes, and you're staying. I mean, I've seen you with the tib bar, with the boxes. I know that you're staying super consistent. Lars, how's it going? Lars, we're getting after it today. It was Odd Object Day. It was a party. All right, team. Well, like I said, if you're feeling feisty, get that third piece done. If not, it's a you pick two for Stefan's birthday day. Willie, let me know how it goes. Lars, thanks for taking the time to stop by. Diana, great work. Erica, keep me posted. Stefan, can't wait to see the video results. Let us know how it goes. But I hope you guys have an amazing day, and we will be back for tomorrow. I'm thinking we are going to do morning again, team. So you guys let me know if that works for you, and we will do morning time if that works for you guys. Not yet, Erica. I will ask again though. I will follow up today and let you know. All right, crew. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow. Happy birthday, Stefan. Birthday anniversary. I hope it's awesome. And let us know how it goes.